Good afternoon. Welcome to episode 2 of Having a Cup of Tea with George. This time, obviously, I'm standing up. Grab yourselves a cup of tea. I hope you enjoy watching. What I'm going to do today, I'm getting straight to the point on this video. I'm going to show you and just talk to you slightly about how I use AI to assist me with making videos, research, and questioning and challenging my assumptions. And when we finally get everything together, I ask sort of like Copilot to examine everything and verify that everything is really good. So I'll just pop some stuff on the board. So first of all, obviously we've got YouTube. What I'll do is I'll make a photograph of this and I'll put a link so you can download it if you wanted it. That makes more sense, I think. So we've got obviously videos, community is really important. Now the videos are obvious because it's YouTube and so are the podcasts. But community, if you're developing YouTube, which I'm an absolute beginner. What I'm trying to do is understand how everything works and it'll interact. So with the videos, it's straightforward, make it, upload it. I don't do any editing at the moment. These are just raw videos to see how it goes. Uh, the community is something I would really like to see if I can get it to work so that people or viewers, YouTube viewers, can share ideas and generally have a community on whatever subject you wish to have. Yes, they're moderated because families and young children or teenagers may be visiting my site from time to time, especially with the Digital Adventures series. So I've got comments, which is again interactive, which is useful, and I've got podcasts. So linking all these together and not trying to get ink all over my fingers, these all work together, and this is what you would call output. This is the real deal. So YouTube is how you see me. So what I've also got is an AI team that helps me. And so I want to introduce you basically to how it works, how I use it. I will do screen sharing at some stage in the future in a later video. But to be honest, I'm just going to tell you how I use the different chatbots or systems and just give you a key idea of what I've asked each chatbot to take care of. But it all comes together as a team. Everything is shared in Google Drive. The likes of Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT can read all my files and insert files into my Google Drive for me. Microsoft Copilot isn't able to connect Google Drive yet. Some stage in the future, just think about this. What if Microsoft, Anthropic that makes Claude, Gemini that's made by Google, and ChatGPT made by OpenAI got together around the table and said, how does George use our products? And the answer is I use all of them. And it helps because I ask each team member, if you think of it as an office, each chatbot helps me in different ways. So let me just jot these down for you. So this is my AI team. And I hope when I start putting this together for you, you'll have a better appreciation of basically, I've just stepped out of camera, have I? Sorry. So I'm going to kneel down. Oh, I've got Claude. I've got Gemini. I've got Copilot. I hope I spell all these right. And I haven't done that. I haven't spelt that right there, have I? Sorry, I've missed an L out, haven't I? And ChatGPT. Maybe I should learn how to edit movies, but I suppose it doesn't matter for this one. So these are my team members, and I'm obviously at the bottom. I also have Google Drive. And then I'm at the bottom here with his cup of tea. So what do I get the teams to do? So when I'm doing this, I get the team to Claude, I ask it to design my website. So it's dealing with design, writing, like if I want to do posts. With Gemini, it's my Google YouTube advisor. So it advises me on YouTube, and interestingly, NotebookLM. And this is something that is in the next video, video 3. I'm going to talk to you how I use NotebookLM. So Copilot is an assessor. It's not always involved in every time I use the AI team. It gives me a second opinion. ChatGPT is the manager. It challenges me and it organizes. So what happens is, I'll get up off my knees before it doesn't do my knees any good. I hope you can see this. Shall I just check and come from the other side of the camera? I'm not sure, but I'll take a screenshot of this after the video. So we've got YouTube, we've got my AI team. So Claude is designing my website. It's transforming it completely. It's really good at designing web pages and lots of other things. I don't use Claude to interrogate and automate emails and spreadsheets and all that sort of stuff. I'm quite focused on trying to produce my YouTube channel. I also train people in fire safety, first aid, child protection, safeguarding, that type of stuff. With Gemini, it's been absolutely crucial because in the Digital Adventures series, which is on the playlist, we've only got 3 videos up to now, but that is basically advising families and children how to navigate using the digital world. So it's really important that I get Gemini on board and that I use the correct wording so it verifies everything once the product is nearly ready. I've not practiced this, I've just done it on the fly, as you can tell. And let's just have a second and have this cup of tea. Excuse me about that. I've not put the fan on today, so it's starting to get warm in this conservatory. So Copilot, I use Copilot because it's quite external from any other of my systems. And I also ask it to assess. So I'll get it to assess the curriculum for the Digital Adventures series for families and children. ChatGPT I always start with ChatGPT. I'll give it an idea, and the idea was maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. I've been watching lots of great YouTubers explaining how to use NotebookLM. And guess what? It can make an audio file and it'll make a video for me, like an explainer video. And I thought, this is brilliant. I wonder whether I can do it. So then I had to explore and I had a chat to Gemini about it, copied the entire conversation, put it into Google Drive and shared it with Claude and ChatGPT. And then I had to do an export of my conversation to let Copilot know what was going on. But I deliberately left Copilot out of it so that I could get ahead and then it could be my critical friend. So for the way we do this, if you're a business, you could easily use different chatbots to help you with different parts of your business. You can get it to challenge ideas. I can get Claude to make me a spreadsheet and handle lots of data for me. And then when I've got it, I'll say, thanks, Claude. Can I ask you some questions about it? And it'll explain to me. Or I might say, Claude, why have you arranged the spreadsheet or the data in a graph that particular way? What am I missing and can I understand it? I don't want to know about binary code and coding and stuff like that because I don't understand it. And again, with Gemini, when I'm talking to Gemini about using appropriate language on my YouTube channel, I'll ask it to challenge me. And so that everything is as perfect as I can get it. Copilot, as I said, is an assessor. And just to recap, ChatGPT manages everything. And even when I've got nearly ready to produce a YouTube video, ChatGPT will say, hang on a minute, what about? And so it's challenging me. It's a great way of using different systems to get to an end result. So in the next video, I'm going to go on to NotebookLM. I'm going to do a similar type of structure and explain the structure of NotebookLM, because I think a lot of the time, if I don't know about other people, other great YouTubers, but I'm not a great YouTuber. I'm just learning. I've got a lot to learn. But people will watch a YouTube video on how to use Claude, and then 6 months later, the video might be out of date. Whereas me doing it in this structured way, you'll have a good idea of how everything works and the way I'm using it. Well, it's time for me to have a cup of tea because I'm in the UK. I'm in a conservatory and it's about 5 to 1 in the afternoon and it's mad hot outside already. So I think I'm going to leave you for now. Hopefully everyone will stay safe, enjoy life because that's what matters. See you next time. Thank you very much for joining me, George, with his cup of tea.